Now, obviously, it'd be weird if I went through this whole video without discussing an 8th Doctor series, which people have been asking for ages, as the 8th Doctor is one of the most popular Doctors, but has received very little screen time, mostly existing on Big Finish. And for me personally, the 8th Doctor is probably my favourite Doctor, so I would love to see this show, obviously. But I do personally think this show would need to be distinct from the main show, and it couldn't just be Doctor Who, but with the 8th Doctor, as that would be too similar to the main show, and people might get a bit confused, with two versions of Doctor Who running basically at the same time, even if the shows are aired months apart, and that could even make it more confusing. So because of this, I think this show would need to be a lot more serialized, focusing on one big story, possibly something set during the Time War, and could maybe be inspired by some stories from Big Finish, or completely new stories could also be created for this, which does lead to the possibility that it could clash with some of the canon from Big Finish, which could annoy some people. But ultimately, whatever we see on the screen is more likely to be considered canon than Big Finish, unfortunately, for some people. And I personally think a show like this would work better as a limited miniseries, similar